Video of UNC students jumping out of a second-story window during the active shooter threat stuck with a lot of people. At the university's guidance, most students were in hiding while these students chose to get away. Were they onto something? WRAL Investigates Sarah Kruger asked a security expert.
Wait, but I think that their teacher would probably let them walk out the front door.
One by one, students step out of their classroom window onto a ledge on the second story of Phillips Hall and jump. They walk away seemingly unharmed.
I'm so confused.
The video was taken by a student after UNC said a suspect was in custody, but while the shelter-in-place order was still in effect. Might it have even made sense to jump sooner?
I would have just stayed put and listened to directions.
I'm standing where those students jumped out to give you a perspective on how far this is. With the help of this ledge, this isn't too far. It's about 8 feet, especially for someone young and physically able. The security expert we spoke with says jumping out makes sense.
That in some cases, hiding is the worst case scenario. It doesn't work too well in the favor of the people that have hidden if the gunman finds the people that are hidden.
Tim Shipman is a security consultant. He says which part of the run, hide, fight guidance to follow depends on the circumstances, like if your classroom's lock is working. Some students tell us they were not, and where the shooter is.
Okay, I heard the shot in front of me. I'm going the other way. I hear the screams in front of me. I'm going the other way. You scream, you yell, you throw, you kick, you bite.
As students remained in lockdown for hours, UNC sent out several alerts but did not say where the shooting occurred. A key piece of information Shipman and students believe UNC should have included.
It was really vague. It didn't say that it was happening at the Calder Labs, which is kind of basically the dead center of campus.
When that alarm sounded, a lot of them went to a building somewhere. Well, how do you know, with the size of a campus of UNC, how do you know you're not running into the building where the situation's occurring?
WRAL Investigates found UNC does not require active shooter training for students or professors. We asked around and found neither does Duke. At Meredith College, it's required for students. At Campbell University, it's required for employees. Shipman believes training is vital and should be mandatory. UNC students hope they won't need to think about it again.
I think that mainly the fact that it happened at all was kind of just, really scary. But the probability I think that it'll happen again, I think is kind of low.
Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Chapel Hill.
UNC adds that it will be examining its policies and procedures to see if any changes should be made, as is the case after any major incident or emergency on campus.